Hello and welcome to Jill Cameron Creations. Today we are making a square graphics inspired Valentine's card using the background stamp in the December kit from Hedgehog Hollow. I fell in love with this background stamp. It is absolutely gorgeous, and when I saw it I immediately thought that how graphic it was. And of course that's kind of the intent of it, but I thought newsprint for some reason, that just came to my head. So that's what I went with, was black and white for the background. I'm going to heat emboss the background so it has some shine to it. And to do that I'm going to stamp with VersaFine Onyx black ink and then clear heat emboss it. Then I will put this panel that I'm heat embossing over onto a Kraft colored 5x5 square card base. And I believe I'm using Nina Desert Storm for my card base, but I'm not sure that's available anymore. So I found another cardstock that's very, very similar to that I've linked to in my description and products used. So you could also do this, of course, with black embossing powder and clear embossing ink, but I went with VersaFine Onyx black ink. There are other colors of the VersaFine inks, and you could try those as well and do those in different colors. You could also stamp this in a color and then stamp with like a regular dye ink if you wanted it to be a different color but didn't have it in like a pigment or VersaFine ink color. You could stamp it in a dye ink and then stamp over top of it again with Versamark ink and then heat emboss it with clear embossing powder. You could also stamp this in clear and heat emboss with a colored embossing powder if you wanted to, but I really wanted the black and white striking image that creates for this card. And be sure that you're melting your heat embossing powder really, really well, and that there is none left unmelted, because it can brush off and pill up and be not attractive on your card. So make sure you're doing that. Now I'm going to pop this panel up on some foam tape in just a second, but we're going to make the stripe across here. I am using the other sentiment that's at the bottom of this as Happy Valentine's Day for someone special. And I'm going to stamp that in some dark red ink, and then I'm also going to add a strip of similar dark red cardstock behind it. That's a little bit shorter than my white strip is. And I stamped it a little crooked the first time, so see, I stamped it a little crooked. So just flip it around, add some more ink, and stamp it one more time. As you can see, I cut my finger earlier and my band-aid kept coming off, so I just stuck some washi tape around my finger. I actually paper cut it in a video that I was making prior to this one, and it's sore. Oh my goodness, I don't like a paper cut. It just gets sore. I tried two different red colors and didn't like it, so I went with a darker red. And here I'm just kind of seeing how wide I want this and eyeballing it, and then I'm going to trim this down with my scissors, and not with my scissors, with my paper trimmer here. I'm actually looking at a couple different paper trimmers. I saw one by We Are Memory Keepers in a advertisement on Facebook the other day, and I said, that looks interesting, but it had a lot of pieces and parts to it, so I kind of really wasn't sure about it after I watched the video, but it looked really interesting. I thought my background was my card base here as the background of this, after I put it on here, was a little plain. There are some corner stamps in this kit as well. So I got just some ink. I thought I was going to do red at first, but then I didn't really like that. So I found a very close, similar facsimile of this, but not really of this color, of the background color, so it didn't stand out. But I'm sorry, my big old head's gonna get in the way here for just a second because I didn't stamp it very good and I needed to realign it. One thing I love about photopolymer stamps is that you can realign them and look straight through a block and fix it really easy. So I just added this from the stamp set from the December kit, just the corners there, and now I am going to add some foam tape here, and my roll of foam tape is from scrapbook.com, and I'll link to this roll of foam tape over in the products and description and stuff below as well. The December kit for Hedgehog Hollow has a bunch of Valentine stamps, but also stamps that you can use just to demonstrate your love and affection for your friends and your family. Some really cute, it's a really cute little bird in there too that I really, really liked. Okay, so I'm going to put these together. See, I cut the red short on the end so it kind of centered it. And then I'm going to put this almost dead center in my graphic square there. And that's it. That's the entire card. You could add some jewels. You could add some glitter drops. You could add several different things. There's a close-up of the shine there. Thanks for joining me today. Don't forget to head over to my blog, Jill Cameron Creations, and also subscribe. Thanks so much. Have a great day.